Hey, I'm Infinite for the ones that's new here, and for the ones that's already been watching my channel, you already know who I am. Before I started recording this video, I had a moment of how can I put this? Of just like a negative moment. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. A negative moments where these negative thoughts were just shooting into my mind, and I just didn't feel connected to myself. Then I went into meditation, sorted some things out, cleared my energy. I came to terms with that whatever I desire, the life that I desire to be at, it won't just fall into my lap. You know, I have to put in the energy, the time, invest my energy into the right places, and stay positive. Okay, that's what I came to a conclusion with. I just want to talk to you guys about how to get yourself out of like a negative loop, a negative cycle. Personally, I overcame a lot of negative loops, a lot of negative cycles. I healed a lot of my traumas. I've been self-healing a lot. I've been doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing my inner self and healing my energy. So now I'm at a point where I can finally share what I've learned, how I've managed myself, how I just got myself through, and how I'm at this point where I'm at now of like, I can manage myself, okay? That's the word, I can manage myself. Managing your inner self takes time. It takes discipline, it takes sacrifice, it takes consistency. You have to constantly show up for yourself. Constantly show up for yourself. Constantly forgive yourself, okay? It won't happen overnight, unfortunately, but it will take some time and you will eventually get there, okay? Overcoming a negative loop takes an effort. You have to actually want to get out of a negative loop. You have to actually desire to be in a positive loop, to no longer want to be in a negative space. You can't force anyone that's in a negative loop to go into a positive loop, because that's where they feel comfortable at and that's what they're going to do. Now for you, you can change your loop. It all starts with a positive thought or a positive action. To cancel out negative loops, think a positive thought. Do a positive thing. Be kind. Give. Love yourself. Do something that you love to do. Okay? Remind yourself on why do you love yourself? Where do you desire to go? What do you desire to manifest? And just being true to yourself. Being honest with yourself and being honest with one. Seeing yourself as one. You are one with the universe. You are one with yourself. Personally, it took me a lot of times to forgive myself for the things that I have done in my past. It took a lot of forgiveness and it took a lot of patience, okay? Patience, forgiveness, kindness to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. When you have these negative thoughts, negative ideas, negative habits, the easiest way to execute them is to do the opposite of what it is. For example, for me, binge eating was my thing. If you're not following me on my social media websites, my platforms, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not following me, I used to be overweight. I used to binge eat for like suppressing my emotions. It used to be my comfort zone. It used to be something that was comforting to me until I broke that loop cycle. Until I finally got enough of suppressing, of binge eating, and just decided to turn my life around. And it wasn't easy at all. It was not easy at all. There is moments where I said, okay, we're going to go on a fast. Day one of the fast, I broke the fast. There's times where I said, okay, we're going to eat healthy. We're gonna eat healthy. Week 1, I didn't eat healthy. I went back to my old habits. One day eating healthy, one day not. There's times where I've just gave up, just didn't want to do it anymore because it didn't taste good. It wasn't comfortable. It wasn't comfortable to me. But time after time after time after time, I learned to manage myself. I learned to be disciplined. I learned to make the sacrifices for the long term. Sacrifice the temporary pleasures for the long term benefits. The pleasure of the temporary moment was food tastes good. It felt good. It tastes good. Like, food tastes good. But the long term benefit, my immune system healthy. My fitness level is high. I am healthy. My skin is clear. I am able to run. I am able to move. I am able to jump. I am able to be fit and active. Okay? And at times I didn't really care about the future. I didn't really care about it. I wanted it now. But when I look back, I now see that I thank myself. I forgive myself. And I love myself for making that decision of cutting off processed foods, of eating healthier, of not binge eating, and just allowing myself to feel, heal, and love, and exit the negative loop cycles, okay? For me, that was one of the negative loop cycles that I broke. Again, back to talking about negative, exiting loop cycles. My advice to people that's wanting to change their life, wanting to end a negative loop, be patient with yourself. Nurture yourself. Love yourself before, okay? Before you can even, like, grow, you have to be mentally prepared for it. If you're not mentally prepared for it, you will fall over it over and over again. But eventually you will get up. But mentally prepare yourself for the changes, okay? Mentally prepare yourself for whatever you're doing. For example, if you were going on a fast, mentally prepare yourself for it. Like a week ahead, 2 weeks ahead. Mentally prepare yourself for the workout a week ahead, 2 weeks ahead, for let you know, okay, when this time come up, I already know what to expect. I already know that I'm going to do this. And now that I put my energy into it, I will not give up. I will do this, okay? That's one of my advices. Another advice is don't project any negativity onto anybody. Okay, when you're in a negative loop, a negative cycle, you tend to project your negativity onto people that has nothing to do with it. It takes more energy to be negative than to be positive. It takes more energy to be negative than to be positive. So sometimes you have to isolate yourself away from everyone and just be alone with yourself and figure it out with you. Yes, it may be lonely, but in reality, you're not really alone. One, you have different personalities. Now, and within you, there's different yous. There's your higher self, there's your lower self, there's your ego, there's your shadow self, there's your inner child, there's a dark feminine, light feminine, dark masculine, light masculine. There's different yous, okay? And the key is to connect with all of the yous and heal all of the yous, okay? And you have spirit. You have your spirit team, your spirit guides, your divine guides, your ancestors. You have your past loved ones. You're not really alone, but it may feel like you're lonely. But really, just get through it. You will get through it, okay? Be patient with yourself. Journal and script. Journal and script. Every morning, get up, grab your notebook, grab your pen, and just journal. How do you feel that morning? Or then before you go to bed, journal. How do you feel that night? How did you feel that day? It's all about how did you feel. You are valuable. Your energy is valuable, okay? Within isolation, you will find a lot about yourself that you did not know, okay? Speaking from experience, baby, I've been isolating myself, healing myself by myself for a long fucking time. And I'm to this day, I'm still finding out things about myself that I didn't know about myself. And it's a everyday process. It's a journey. It's a progress that you will climb, that you will get through, okay? Know that everything is temporary. Nothing ever, nothing ever stays the same. So when you're in a, let's say, a negative energy, remind yourself that nothing stays the same. Nothing will stay the same. Everything is temporary, okay? You will get through this. You will have your ups, you will have your downs. When you're at your lows, when you're at your downs, the only way to go is up, okay? When you're at your highs, be grateful, be content with where you are, what you have, and what you're doing and who you are, because it can be worse. It can be worse. So highs, stay grateful, stay content. The lows, you can only go up from here, baby. There's no more going down. You hit the rock bottom, you can only go up. And with the up, that's the beauty of the process. You get to learn more, you get to see more, you get to experience more, you get to feel more, you get to be more. And that's all character development. Developing your character. Sometimes you really have to ask yourself, why am I here? What am I doing here? Why did I come to earth? What's my mission? What's my purpose? Who am I? What am I doing? You have to ask yourself some questions when you're lost. Because when you ask questions, you will find your path back. You will find your path back. Ask yourself questions. Talk to yourself. Nurture yourself through this progress of overcoming negative loops, negative cycles. And I just want to say, if you're in this energy, you are so strong, okay? You are so strong. You are so powerful for breaking negative loops, for progressing forward, for wanting to break a loop, for just wanting to change and make a change, because it all starts with you. The changes in the world all starts with you. One person will affect the whole group because of one energy, the ripple effect, okay? The ripple effect. You ever heard of the ripple effect? The ripple effect. One positive person, let's just say, we're in the store, right? And the cashier is having a bad day. The cashier had a lot of rude customers. Then you, the one positive person, come through that cashier's line, and you maybe tip her, or you maybe say, your hair is nice, you look beautiful today, or just have a simple conversation that was so kind and sincere or genuine, or just say something that was nice at the moment, and you lighted her day up. You make her feel happy. You shared your positive energy with her. So now after you left, she was like, oh wow, that person was really nice. Then she was like, oh wow, that person's really nice. Now she's in a great mood because you, that one positive energy, shared your positive energy with her. Now every customer that comes to her line, she will not project her negativity onto that person. She will not project positivity onto that person. Just because of one positive person came to a negative person line, projected their positivity onto the negative person, then a negative person changed into a positive energy, and that positive energy, so on, so forth, and it just goes on. That's the ripple effect. So one person can change a lot. One person have a lot of power. You, it all starts with you. What are you going to do today that will benefit you, that will change your energy, that will raise your vibration, that will raise your mood? What are you going to do today? I ask you this now. Let me know in the comment. Leave me a comment, okay? Leave me a comment. Now I just want to leave you guys on a loving note. I want to let you know that it's possible. You can do it. I believe in you. I love you. You are so worthy. You are so powerful. You have a lot of potential. You can be whoever you desire to be. You can do whatever you desire to do. You can go wherever you desire to go. You have willpower. You have the power to say yes. You have the power to say no. I love you. Thank you for watching my channel. And if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up for other people can know that this video is valuable. That's it. Until next time, baby.